Hello everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome to the stream for those of you just tuning in. My name is Marlon. This is episode 25 of Mushroom City in Minecraft. Well, right now folks, we are in the tri-state area and things in the western and northern part of New York City aren't looking too good. Meaning that earlier we had a tornado warning based on what I've heard from some friend of mine, and it was located in New Jersey and in the Hudson Valley of upstate New York, and as well as the Poconos. But right now it's all subsided. But however, there are some warnings located in places like Orange County, New York, in the Hudson Valley with a special weather statement, and a flash flood warning located somewhere in the northern Poconos, just north of Scranton, Pennsylvania. Now let's take a look at what we got so far. We got one tornado warning in Texas and Louisiana, so let's go there quickly. It's right along somewhere between Beaumont, Texas, Lake Charles, Louisiana, and Tyler, Texas. So the nearest National Weather Service office is here. And, it's all scattered in rain right now, as you can see, but hard to find that hook echo. And now let's take a look at the radial velocity. So this is what we got so far. What I'm seeing right now, folks. Okay, so this is what we got. Okay, so the greens represent that's going towards, but then this is moving away from the radar right now. Okay, kind of hard to depict right now, but this one's moving super fast. So my guess is that this is somewhat evident, and it's located near Newton, Texas. And it could might as well just head northeast, across the river into Louisiana. But right now, just keeping monitor of what's going on throughout the country, folks. I mean, right now, all I see is plenty of rain, but no debris so far. It's all just rain so far. But other than that, there are 13 severe thunderstorm warnings. Two in Texas, one in Mississippi, another one in Arkansas, and Mississippi and Louisiana. There's one also in Louisiana, Texas, Louisiana, also Texas, Florida, Mississippi, Texas, Louisiana, and as well as in Nevada and Arizona. There's also a flash flood warning in Texas, Louisiana, Pennsylvania. As we talked about earlier, folks, Nevada, upstate New York, Arizona. Yeah, because we're dealing with a frontal system that's located in the northeast. Special weather statements are in Florida, Pennsylvania and upstate New York, Texas, New Mexico, Mississippi, Louisiana. So pretty much a lot of things are going on right now as we speak. And surrounding a tornado warning just outside it, to the north, there are flash flood warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings. Okay, so overall, let me take a look at the picture right now. Okay, so there's a correlation coefficient. So what we got here right now is that we do have rain that's currently crossing into Port Jervis right now. Let me just play that for you folks. See what we got. Okay, so there are rains that are moving in that direction, just a little slowly to the east. All right. Yeah, so far it's it's moving in a circular direction. I mean, based on what I'm seeing, folks, is that there is an occluded front right now. And we do have a warm front that's located, that starts from the Pennsylvania Maryland state line all the way towards Williamsport, Pennsylvania, and then moves towards the east, swinging through Allentown, and then through Sussex County, New Jersey, Orange County, upstate New York, and then all the way to the eastern bank of the Hudson River Valley, then towards Connecticut and into south of Boston. But there is an alclouded front that swings through Elmira, then towards Rochester, and then into Lake Ontario. But regardless, folks, it is very disturbing what's going on right now, folks. I mean, we are going to play Minecraft in just a moment, folks, but currently we're talking about severe weather right now. I mean, there has been severe weather earlier today, as I said, located in New Jersey, the Poconos, and the Catskill, the Hudson Valley. But so far that has subsided, and right now, oh, look at that, we got two tornado warnings right now. Okay, there's one that's brewing in Texas, just northeast of Houston. So let's turn on to this radar. Okay, so the Hook Echo is clearly visible right now, and we shall change to the high res velocity. Okay, so that's the radar here, so let's point that out there. And what we got, okay, so we got winds moving in that direction, but there is a little bit right here, folks. So that means that we do have a tornado warning that's present, and as you can see, folks, tornado supercell is just located just northeast, just east of Roman Forest and east of Plum Grove, and right near Colony Ridge, Texas. And it's based on the shape of the tornado warning, it looks like as though it's moving to the east-northeast, moving away from the Houston area. But still, for those of you who are in the tornado warning, oh wait, there's a third one right now. And it's located also along the Texas-Louisiana line. But the thing is, where is that tornado? Okay, so right now, this is just right next to the other one. Let me switch gears for a little bit. Okay, so it appears as though that tornado warning has just formed, only because the other tornado warning... only because the supercell thunderstorm and a tornado may have moved outside the tornado warning zone. So that's the reason why they have moved it to the north-northeast as we speak, folks. So this is where it's at right now. It's still northeast of Newton. Not that much has changed, with the exception of supercell that just moved outside of the old tornado warning zone. Because the original one, it expires in 7 minutes, but the new one expires in 22 minutes. The same thing as the one just outside of Houston. Let's check back. Okay, so in the Northeast, there are plenty of flash flood warnings, particularly just near Syracuse, Utica, Scranton, and north of Williamsport, I should say. And also, there is one severe thunderstorm warning just located just southwest of Lake Okeechobee, along with some special weather statements. I mean, strong thunderstorms are present, especially some hail and damaging winds. But most notably, they're located in Louisiana, northern Louisiana, eastern Texas, and southwestern Mississippi and southern Arkansas. This is quite eventful, folks. I mean, clearly, folks, for those of you who are in a tornado warning, please do exercise caution and do take shelter in a basement or in a storm shelter. But if those are not available, your best bet is to be at the lowest floor in an interior closet or an interior room that has no windows, because those places are much better places to be at, just so that you don't get hit by debris or projectiles being thrown at you. Unlike the exterior rooms, because usually they have windows, and whenever they're out, they're like on the exterior, on the outside portions of the house. That means they are prone to getting hit by debris and projectiles, and if you're there, then that's bad luck right there. Your best bet is to stay in an interior closet or room just so that you don't get hit. But if you're not indoors, your best bet is to lie low in a ditch so that you don't get hit nor get picked up by the winds. Taking shelter in an overpass is a really, really bad idea because, I mean, not only you're going to cause traffic, but also because the winds are not going to protect you. Also because the overpass is not going to protect you from the winds. It'll just make things worse. It'll make the winds blow even faster under an overpass. It's no exception for severe thunderstorm warnings, flash flood warnings, or anything that involves with hail as well. I mean, those are dangerous. I mean, the best bet's for you to get indoors. You know what they say, when thunder roars, get indoors, especially during a severe thunderstorm warning. You're safe inside, and also taking a shower or showering is the worst idea ever because it'll be like getting electrocuted. I mean, don't like YOLO that, because that is the worst part. I mean, if you're lucky, then yeah, only because you got lucky, but never do that again. You don't count on luck being there for you. Flash flood warnings. Never go through flooded areas, even if you think it's shallow enough for you to cross, because you never know what's in the water. I mean, moving water can actually move your car, like once it's 6 inches or above. That's enough to float a car or to move the car. Or get into higher ground, I should say. When it comes to hail, stay indoors in a sturdy building. Overpass is definitely a no-go right there, because they won't protect you, as well as you'll be able to cause traffic if you do that. Your best bet's to stay indoors. Alright, so anywhere else? Okay, so most notably in Las Vegas, there are flash flood warnings and a severe thunderstorm warning just located just southeast of Sin City. Especially in the Lake Mead National Recreation Area. That's where you'd find the Hoover Dam. Those places are prone to flooding, especially in the desert. Now back to the New York City area, and there is a severe thunderstorm warning just located in Sullivan County and Orange County. So right now things are not looking good at Port Jervis, New York, in Sussex County, New Jersey, and even in southern Sullivan County as well, and the eastern Poconos. This is this is quite awful, folks. Let me see what we got. Okay, so we got three tornado warnings. We got 17 severe thunderstorm warnings. And we have 16 flash flood warnings and 16 special weather statements. Alright, folks, so we're going to keep monitoring all of this while we stream for tonight from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. But in the meantime, I'm going to play the radar for you guys, even the wintry ones, because some people just tend to have wintry weather. Not everywhere, but still, you never know. I mean, we're looking at the Rockies. There are some showers, snow showers, and wintry precipitation in Colorado and northern New Mexico, and especially not what I wanted to do, and some spotty snow showers in some parts in central Wyoming. All right, folks, so I'm gonna let this play out until 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and play Minecraft for you guys. Okay, so this is what we got so far. And continuing where we left, hold on. Support elderly relatives and friends. Oh, yes, for sure. All right, so let's get back to work on what we've been doing since last week. And it was this highway right here. Well, we got to a part where we did this, but I would say so far that we will do this. So other than what's going on, so how you guys been? For me, well, the weather turned a little foggy, but so far, I mean, we're not seeing any severe weather in my part of the tri-state area. I mean, that's New Jersey's problem, but I'm not going to go further into where exactly do I live, because that is classified. Oh, what do you know? That guy. Why do I even bother with this guy? Well, folks, severe weather really is becoming a thing. I mean, especially we have that Omega block that's been a thing for the past few days. So, for those of you who haven't really watched my reels on what the Omega block is, an Omega block is basically an atmospheric It's an upper level phenomena in which you have two troughs that have a ridge right in the middle, and basically what it shows is that it's the shape of an omega, starting from the bottom part of the western trough, going going along the ridge, and then ending at the tip of the eastern trough. I mean, I did draw for you guys when I did my reel just since about Friday. People in their traffic, right? Yeah, I'm hearing background music right now, and that is something that we Twitch streamers don't deserve to have, whether if it's accidental or not. I would appreciate, Twitch for doing their jobs right, like, just for us Twitch streamers to not bully us. Look, I know there are some Twitch streamers who would do something like that. Yes. But people like me don't. At least not intentionally. But just so you know, I'm doing everything I can for you guys, just so that I don't get copyright strikes, just so that I can keep going as a Twitch meteorologist, just to keep gaming for you guys. Okay, so at the top bar of your screen that you're seeing, folks, it says missed. But however, I mean, we don't usually do that as meteorologists. I mean, we could, but it's not something we use often. Oh boy. By the way, how was everyone's weekend? Was your weekend great? Well, mine, let's just say that there's just so much to do just for me to beat Ansem. I did look back at my old streams going back to 7 years ago, and I realized that it would take a lot more than just beating Ansem. Yeah, at that very place I keep getting beat. Not only in terms of experience, but also Ansem just doesn't want to give up. He just wants for us to follow his lead, but I don't want to follow his lead. His lead sucks. Yeah. Alright, so right now I am currently dealing with this. Yeah, we're going to be streaming until 8 p.m. And as for Kingdom Hearts, we will continue with that on Saturday. Right now, it's just Minecraft and Shell. Minecraft and Shell. We're chilling because, we keep on fighting Ansem, and we realize that in order to beat Ansem, we need to be smarter than, well, what I just did. I need to be smarter than that. I need to have plenty more experience. And when it comes to the Hades Cup, I gotta do my part to win the Hades Cup, which is not entirely necessary, but it's something that I gotta keep in mind. Like, I keep getting beat by Yuffie, but even if I do beat Yuffie, there's just too much for me to do. I mean, Hades won't give up, that easily, of course. Yeah, can you give me a moment, folks? I need to turn on the light. That's better. So better. Alright. Just need to. I had to set myself up. Alright, what am I. Okay, so here I am getting ready for this. Ready for what? I don't know. Oh boy. Yeah, it's been an exhausting day. I still can't wait for the weekend. Other than the Ansem shit, but more like just me relaxing and even stream for you guys. Whoops. Yeah, I I got carried away with that. No, wait, actually. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, by the way, today is the 6th, as in Revenge of the 6th, which sounded like Revenge of the Sith. If you guys know what I mean when it comes to Star Wars. Okay, so what I got so far... There we go. This is good, right? Go. Alright, we're on a roll right now. So now, what's next? What's next is that we are going to create this part. Okay, so right now I am dealing with some weird dilemma right now. Okay, what do I mean by it? I mean that we're gonna start with here, just so that we can... Damn. Yeah, I want like something here to go through here. Okay. Here, there. Wait, I think I'm maybe onto something, but it's not entirely foolproof. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm currently thinking right now. Okay. My best bet would be for me to use one lane, which may not sound so... Ooh, what's that word I'm looking for? Safe. I'm trying to think. Well, because what I'm thinking is that I want to be able to like create an exit here. But I don't know. This may not sound so convincing on my end. Not at all. Not at all. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, I guess I have no choice, so I might as well just go ahead and do it. I mean, what am I gonna do? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like here. This is quite something that I would consider to be tricky. Oh yeah, and I don't know if you guys have ever listened in sync, but there's this funny meme out there. It's been going on for years, ever since I'm assuming probably since I was a kid, which was It's Gonna Be May. The song came out when I was like around, I think I was 6 years old at the time. I have to look back at what exact month did the song came out. If it's before June, then I wasn't even 6 yet. But if it were July or later, then I would definitely be 6 years old at that time. Every little thing I do, never is enough for you. You don't wanna lose it again. I'm not like that. Maybe when you finally get to know somebody, guess what? It's gonna be me. Yeah, it's just my terrible singing. One, two, three, four. Am I like a huge fan of NSYNC? Well, I wouldn't consider myself as a true fan of NSYNC, but just more like one of those type of music that serves as a childhood staple, type of thing, where like you listen to it not because you enjoy it entirely, but more like you just feel like enjoying it enough just to make it feel so nostalgic nowadays. That type of thing. Oh man, I don't want to hear that. It is currently 6:34 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Welcome to the stream. For those of you just tuning in, my name is Marlon. This is episode 25 of Mushroom City in Minecraft. Today we are still dealing with this here because, we just let's just say that all I'm doing is that I'm just fixing up on the highway. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't wanna lose it again. I'm not like that. Maybe when you finally get to know somebody, guess what? It's gonna be me. You know, it's gonna be me. Yeah, and I've also got the Bye 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 song stuck in my head for so many years, going back to 2000. Like, oh no, this I can take no more. Inulai. I wanna see you walk that door, baby. Ba 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 ba. Don't wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game or two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby. Ba 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 ba. Don't really wanna make it tough. I just wanna tell you that I had enough. Might seem crazy, but it ain't no lie. Ba 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 ba. I mean, I could sing the whole song of NSYNC, but it's just that I'm not really into that kind of thing, on Twitch, because, I'll be accused of copyright infringement, even though there is no background song of any kind. There was, I found out that, just recently was watching a funny, moment from Naruto Shippuden. It goes back to that time when Toby used to be funny, but unfortunately he became way too serious and less funny, and revealed his true colors. He sounded like Madara Uchiha, but then became Obito. He wanted to become the Hokage. That's the most fucked up part, is that he's a member of the Uchiha clan, but going back, it was like something that is not considered practical because of the politics that's involved with the Hidden Leaf Village. Back in the early days of the Hidden Leaf Village. Apparently, people were not too happy with Uchiha becoming a Hokage or take part in any seniority within the Hidden Leaf Village. Just nothing short of being cops, if you will. I mean, Sasuke did want to become a cop like his brother Itachi, and boy, in a way, it became a dream come true to Sasuke. Just like my dream here as a broadcast meteorologist, and boy, it sort of felt like as though like a dream come true, because internet makes media more accessible for people like me to create something that you never got in 1999. I mean, you could do it, but it's just that it wasn't really as accessible as back then. As right now, I mean. Anyway, my point is that it was funny. Toby was very funny. I just missed that old Toby. That old Toby was more funny. Why does he have to be so serious? He's so lame when he's serious, It sounded like Boruto the way I said it, or Naruto. But believe it. You know, back then it was just believe it, but now it's changed to, literally. Shut up, background music. No one wants to hear your lame ass music. I got it, I got it, I got it, got it, got it, I got it. Well, it turns out that I might need another set of lands. I don't know why I did that. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. The spring. Oh boy. Excellent. Okay. There better not be background music on my watch, in my ears. There is, I gonna blow up everything there is in my path. Yeah, so far you're seeing City Center Plaza right now. It's looking nice so far, but we will add more stuff to make it even more nicer in some time to come. Alright, now let's fill this with smooth stone slab, which we're gonna go for as usual. Oh man, background. So sorry about that. Background music was total pain. Oh boy. do 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 Yeah, I don't know why I'm singing that song. Do 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 do. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, that annoying. To it right now, the whole filling it with grass part. All right, good. Up, 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 up. Go. Excellent. Now we are getting into business. All right. This is doing fine. But now we got to fill this part with smooth stone slab. Smooth stone slab, everybody doing they can. The flat stuff, yeah. There we go. So far, it's getting there. It's getting there. now we can finally get to the part where we can build an interchange. But before we do that, I know. What are you doing? What are you doing, son? I'll tell you what we're doing. We're just filling this with iron bars. Fill it with iron bars, man. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Iron bars, check. All right. Now, so far, so good. Now we can get to the part where we create an interchange. Now, what do I do? Sorry about that. Well, first, we needed to create a way to split things. Okay. Let's start off with right here. We start off right here where we begin the process of splitting the this part here, right? And we do the same thing right there. Right, now what's next? Might as well start splitting the highway right now. Yeah, I smell something on my end, particularly like it's. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm having chicken for dinner. Win-win chicken dinner. I remember that phrase that was used as gamers back in like 2018 or 2017. Those were the good times. Yeah, it's really good times. It's more fun times too. Beep, beep. Yay! One, two, three, four. Yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. Yay! Oh, but wait. I realized that I might need to change things up. It is currently 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Welcome to the stream for those of you just tuning in. My name is Marlon, and this is episode 25 of Mushroom City in Minecraft. So far, oh, it's raining in the game. Oh boy. Yeah, that means it's time for me to start hitting the hay in the game. Hold on a moment. Yeah, it's starting to pour real bad. Alright, and now, time to go to sleep. So, good night. There we go. Okay, so now back to work. Good morning. And now let's go ahead and do this thing. There we go. Good. Excellent. We got. Okay, so now we getting this through right now. Half whole. Good. 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 So funny. Maybe add 2 more. Good. Good. Actually, I forgot this part here. There we go. There we go. Ready. Now we are going to split. Okay, so from there, one of the lanes will go that way, but the other one will go that way here. Vice versa. Yeah, this may not be enough. The best bet I can make is for me to just start from here. Concrete, that's good. go. Good. Okay, so what next? What's next? Go through here right now. Start off here. So far we've only been streaming for about an hour and 9 minutes so far, and we've only got about less than an hour of streaming left. So you know, folks. There's still tornado warnings from what I'm seeing right now. According to the map that's on your upper right corner. Alright, so far so good. Yeah, I think I'm hearing a rumble of thunder right now, folks. But hopefully, we won't get that much severe weather, folks. I mean, there's a difference between a rumble of thunder and a jet either taking off or landing. But that one was just loud enough to consider that as thunder. It'd be too loud for a jet to come through because jet would have to be all the way up. But if it's too close, if it's further down, then that would be very consequential. But not in a good way. In a bad way, though. What is this? Yeah, this is not right. Just give me a moment, folks. Okay. Wait a second. I hope this stands. Oh boy. Looks like I'll have to do this the hard way then. But then again, I realize that this is a little more easier than just the complicated, lengthy process. Boy, do I sound so foolish. Yeah, I spoke too soon on that. Alright, so far so good. Guess there wasn't much to worry about after all. Alright, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, look at that. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Now let's move on to this part because this part is much easier to do. Oops. I don't know why that happened. We got it. Do, 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 do. Sorry about that, folks. Didn't mean to do that. All right, now the next phase is for me to go up. Oh my, doing a stretch. Yeah, it's morning in the city right now, and you guys are seeing the interchange now being built as we speak. This is actually what I'm naming it as the City Center Interchange, because it's right near City Center Plaza, of course, and near City Hall as well. Now imagine a bunch of traffic, a bunch of cars, a lot of livestock showing up, taking this interchange. Yep. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be so nuts, folks. here, here, right? Not even there yet, unfortunately. That's just a drag. Don't tell Shikamaru I said that from Naruto. It's funny. This thing is such a drag. Ugh, why you gotta say that? That's my line. Yeah, it's funny. It's really funny. Yeah, I don't know if I should be singing the song, but might as well just do it. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's sabore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's sabore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's sabore. That's sabore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's sabore. I sing so terribly, pardon my singing, 'cause that's terrible. Yeah, I think I have enough for here. Or better yet, maybe I can. Or better yet, maybe I can. See what I can do here. Oh boy, It's giving me a headache, though, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, I think I can hear background music right now. Yeah, we got it. Yay! I just gotta keep on doing this, but the thing is, we're just about out of time. I mean, we will continue this on Friday, but actually the schedule has yet to be determined. Yeah, on Friday, because I got a lot of things to do, and well, I didn't really stream for you guys on Monday. I mean, I did say that I can't guarantee it. I mean, that's what I meant, folks. You know, sometimes I would, other times I won't. But we'll just leave it there for now. So we're gonna continue this on Friday. But until then, we will get started on talking about the weather. So let's change things up right now. Okay, so we have here, so we got plenty of severe thunderstorm warnings, and there are 4 of them located in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Arizona, Nevada, and California. There are 14 flash flood warnings. They're in upstate New York, Louisiana, Texas, Arizona, Nevada. I think I did say Louisiana. California. There's one special marine warning that's located in Florida. And there are 12 special weather statements that are located in in Florida, in New Jersey, in the Hudson Valley in New York, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi. Making sure like there's no fire danger. Let's start off in the Northeast, where we are seeing plenty of damaging winds and some small hail. Let's start off with the New York City area, where, let's see, in Passaic, Sussex counties, in New Jersey, and Orange County, New York, the radar has been tracking severe thunderstorms just right near Milford, New Jersey, moving north at 40 miles per hour, wind gusts of up to 40 miles per hour with pea-sized hail. And it's on the move, it's been on the move since 7 o'clock. And yet there will be some localized flooding in that area. Yet there are other places. There are 2 flash flood warnings in upstate New York, just northwest of Elmira, and just north of Cortland near Syracuse. And look at this. Look at this. There's plenty of rain to go around. It's located throughout New Jersey and the Hudson Valley, especially in many parts of New England and upstate New York, eastern Pennsylvania. Rather, there's more in throughout the entire portion of the Keystone State, West Virginia, Western Maryland, parts of Ohio. All of which, look, you see this, folks? It's all moving in circular form right now. Yeah, that's because we have a large area of low pressure. An all-occluded front located in southern Canada. Cold air is moving in, yet a stationary front is located there, which means that it's going to get eaten up. As we go down south, there's plenty of showers and thunderstorms in Florida, particularly just located near Lake Okeechobee, with a lot of pop-up thunderstorms that are currently located in the center part of the state, anywhere right around near Orlando, just located in the interior portion of Florida, right along the Kissimmee River, down towards Lake Okeechobee, and then to the Everglades. Yet on the Atlantic side of Florida, Palm Bay is currently dealing with some heavy rain and thunderstorms. Rather was, but now it's moving towards the lake shore of Okeechobee. But otherwise, right now there are some showers throughout places like Fort Pierce, Vero Beach, Port St. Lucie, Coral Springs, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami. Well, Miami is a little bit dry, but however, on the western and northern side of Lake Okeechobee, there's plenty of severe thunderstorms to go around, some damaging winds, some hail, and, well, oh, yeah, that special marine warning has expired in Lake Okeechobee. Now we move towards the lower Mississippi Valley and the western Gulf Coast, where we do have some showers and some rain and thunderstorms. Severe thunderstorm warning has been issued, just located along the Mississippi River in Vicksburg, Lake Providence, Louisiana, St. Joseph, Louisiana, and just anywhere west of Jackson, Mississippi. Yet there are plenty of flash flood warnings all along the northern half of Louisiana, and as well as parts of Texas, such as Henderson, Nacogdoches, Lufkin, and especially just northwest of Lake Charles, Louisiana. severe thunderstorm warnings are located north of Beaumont, and plenty of special weather statements just to the west and southwest of Houston, east of San Antonio as well. They're getting plenty of severe weather. Well, mostly strong thunderstorms, but not enough to issue a severe thunderstorm warning for now. But there are plenty of severe thunderstorm warnings located in Lubbock and south of Amarillo, along with special weather statements that involve with damaging winds, some hail. Otherwise, there's plenty of showers to go around throughout the upper Ohio Valley. Scattered showers throughout lower Michigan. And also some scattered showers and a few storms in Nebraska and South Dakota. And as well as plenty of rains throughout places like Kansas and Oklahoma. And even eastern Colorado. And much of New Mexico, they have plenty of rains. But however, just in the central northern part of the state, just north of Santa Fe, they do have some snow showers that go all the way up north through the Rockies into Denver, Colorado Springs, Fort Collins. And there are some wintry precipitation with freezing rain, sleet, pop-up showers and thunderstorms just northeast of Cheyenne, and as well as anywhere south and west of Rapid City, South Dakota. Scattered showers and snow showers throughout the northern half of the state, right along the Rockies. Pacific Northwest looking fine, and as well as Northern California. But in the Mojave Desert, they do have plenty of rains to go around. Thunderstorms are in the vicinity, but there's a severe thunderstorm warning just located right in the tri-state area of what I would say the Las Vegas area, even though they're just about a couple miles to the south of Sin City. It's located in Fort Mojave in Arizona, Needles, California, and Bullhead City, located on the Arizona side of the Colorado River, but regardless, there's plenty of severe weather to go around. There's also a flash flood warning there, and especially in Boulder, just east of Boulder City, and in right around the Hoover Dam area. Plenty of showers and thunderstorms all over the Grand Canyon, Flagstaff, Arizona, Prescott, and especially southern and eastern Utah. They're dealing with some storms. Alright, so we got that covered. So far, I mean, these special marine warnings, yeah, that part has expired, and there's no tornado warning. That has been taken care of, meaning there are no more tornadoes in the vicinity. Hopefully there won't be. But, however, that doesn't mean that we are out of the woods with severe weather, severe thunderstorm warnings, flash flood warnings, and special weather statements. Now we can check on what's going on with the current radar, the current temperatures right now. Okay, so let's start off what's going on in the Northeast. So currently we do have temperatures that are in the 50s in Maine, as well as New Hampshire, Burlington around 61 degrees, as well as Boston and Hartford, 64 in Albany, 59 in Utica, and 55 in Binghamton. Temperatures are in the upper 50s to low 60s all along the coastal parts of the Northeast. Pittsburgh, 53 degrees with 61 in Charleston. Roanoke, 62, 57 in Erie, and 55 in Cleveland, 61 in Columbus. Now we go down south towards the Mid-Atlantic and the Southeast, where we do have temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s across the Carolinas, and Knoxville with 64 degrees, Nashville 66, Georgia temperatures mostly mostly in most of Georgia, they do have temperatures in the 70s. The Sunshine State, temperatures are in the upper 70s to low 80s. Alabama, Mississippi, they have temperatures in the upper 60s to mid 70s. Louisiana, temperatures mostly are in the 70s. Arkansas, 60s. Texas, they range from temperatures that are in the upper mid to upper 60s to low 90s in the southern tip of the state. However, in eastern Texas, they have temperatures that are in the 70s going up into Dallas, Fort Worth, and right along the Red River, or rather the state border between Texas and Oklahoma. There are temperatures that are in the mid 60s to low 70s. The Panhandle with temperatures ranging from 46 in Boise City up to 57 in Amarillo and Lubbock, Texas. 68, Odessa 71, along with Alpine, San Angelo 75. Now we go up to Oklahoma. Temperatures are in the 60s in most part of the state. Now we go to the rest of the Ohio Valley, where we have 62 degrees in Louisville. In Indianapolis, or rather in Indiana, and especially in the Chicago area and Illinois, temperatures are in the 60s. Plus, Michigan, they do have temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s in the lower part of the state. The upper part of the state, temperatures are in the 50s. Wisconsin, Milwaukee, they have 55 degrees. Green Bay, 68. Woodruff and Elroy, 70. Iowa, temperatures are in the 70s, but Kansas City, 70. Missouri, much of Missouri, they have temperatures in the 60s. In Kansas and Nebraska, temperatures they range from 55 in Dodge City, Wichita 62, Colby 61. But the rest of the two states, temperatures are in the upper 60s to mid 70s, with the exception of Sioux City, 79. But it gets really hot. Sioux Falls, 80 degrees. But the rest of South Dakota, temperatures are in the low 60s to mid 70s. In North Dakota, temperatures are in the 60s. In Minnesota, this is the part where things get, well, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and say that it's 59 in International Falls. Temperatures are in the mid to low mid 60s in the northern half of the state. The southern half of the state, temperatures are in the 70s. Now we go all the way to Montana, as well as the Northern Rockies, where Idaho has temperatures in the 50s and 60s. Same story throughout much of Montana, with the exception of Bozeman, 44 degrees. Wyoming, temperatures in Lander, 37. Gillette, 48. Cody, 43, along with Rock Springs, 41 in Casper, and Cheyenne, 50 degrees. Colorado, temperatures on the eastern side, or rather along the Rockies. Denver has 46, Colorado Springs 35, Alamosa 41, Grand Junction 55, Land of Enchantment. We do have Carlsbad at 70, Roswell 64, Albuquerque 57, Espanola 44, 50 in Farmingham, and Gallup 53 degrees, Alpine 43, Arizona and Utah. Temperatures range from Phoenix and Tucson with low 70s. I did say Alpine. Flagstaff 48, Kingman 62, Cabito 59, and St. George, Utah 61 degrees. Las Vegas 71. Utah, much of the area that's listed there, temperatures are in the 50s. As well as temperatures are at 48 degrees in Austin, Nevada, 52 Elko and Ely, 61 in Reno, Tonopah in 57 degrees. Let's take a look at what's going on in Southern California. Coastal portions have temperatures in the 60s. In Dio, 82. Bakersfield, 86. Going up to Fresno, 88. 80 degrees in San Jose, 89. Temperatures are quite chilly. It's a huge drastic change in the weather in the Bay Area, with 80 degrees In San Jose, 68. In Salinas, 59. In San Francisco, 89. In Sacramento, Stockton, 84. Santa Rosa, 66. Yuba, 67. Weather, it just depends on the elevation and as well as where exact and as well as the geography in that area. That tends to create micro weather. So you're seeing a bunch of different variations, a variety of different temperatures in the northern half of the state. 55 in Eureka, 86 in Redding. Now we go up north in the Pacific Northwest. We do have temperatures that are in the 60s and 70s throughout Oregon and Washington State. 57 in Victoria, 73 in Seattle, as well as Yakima, 71 in Wenatchee, and as well as Spokane and Trail, 64 degrees. Whew, boy. Okay, but winds, well, there are some sustained winds throughout the Hudson Valley of New York State and as well as Vermont, but everywhere else it's kind of peaceful with the exception of eastern Long Island. They have winds of up to 20 miles an hour. And we go along the mid-Atlantic where we have calm winds in the southeast and the Ohio Valley. Well, in the upper portion of the Ohio Valley, they do, and plus West Virginia, they do have winds of up to 20 in western Pennsylvania as well, and southern half of Michigan, lower Michigan. But yeah, along the Mississippi Valley, it's quite pleasant in terms of winds, but in the lower part of the state, it does get a little bit windy. In much of Texas, it's quite calm. Western Texas, not so. But there are winds moving in about 20 miles per hour per se. But then we go up north, calm winds in Kansas and Nebraska, right in between. But however, in the southern part of the state with Oklahoma, it's kind of windy, but not too much, as well as in the northern part of Nebraska. The Dakotas, they do have winds of up to 20 to 25 miles per hour. And we go to Montana. A similar story with the Dakotas, and as well as the border between southern Wyoming and eastern Wyoming and northern Colorado. Yet New Mexico, much of it has a variety of winds that are calm and up to 20 miles per hour. And in Arizona, up to 20 miles per hour throughout much of the state, as well as Utah, Nevada, California. They're all vary. Most of the Pacific Northwest is calm. Alright, so what next? Well, folks, now let's turn back to the weather right now. So let's focus on what's going on right now. Oh yeah, I forgot one thing. I forgot. We should go back to here, and I want to focus on what we have in terms of rainfall. So give me a moment, folks. So we got rainfall accumulation so far in the Finger Lakes region and in the and along the lake shores of Lake Ontario. We do have plenty of precipitation accumulation that was around or past an inch of rain that's fallen so far, and as well as anywhere just south and east of Pittsburgh, up to a half an inch of rain that has fallen. And in the lower Mississippi Valley, there has been rainfall that ranged from about half an inch to about 3 inches of rain has fallen, especially along the Gulf Coast of Texas, and as well as up to 2 inches of rain in some parts of Oklahoma, panhandle of Texas, Kansas, and eastern Colorado, with up to half an inch of rain, along with eastern Wyoming and western Nebraska. And we go to the Colorado River Valley in Arizona. They do have up to half an inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain in the western part of Arizona and eastern and the Mojave Desert of California. In some parts along the Great Basin, they do have variable amounts, but no more than half an inch, though. Okay, now we can go back to here. Okay, so what we got here, let me pull up the models right now just so that we can give you guys a rundown of what we're dealing with in terms of upper level winds. So let's get to it. Alright, so let me draw this for you guys just so that you guys can have a better understanding of what's going on right now. Well, what we have right now, folks, is that we do have a system that's located here. Trough, from what I'm guessing, is over the southwest, but let's just say that we do have wet weather as well. But we do have a ridge just sitting there off the east coast. A trough is located over the Gulf of Alaska. A ridge over Alberta, Saskatchewan, the Canadian Rockies, I should say. A trough over Hudson Bay, and a small ridge over the Canadian Maritimes. Now let's move towards 24 hours from now. So basically what we have here, and let me just draw this for you guys. Look at that, look at that. So far, I mean, we still have a system located in the northeast and as well as the Pacific Northwest. A ridge is going to be over the Great Plains, a trough over the Southern Plains and Lower Mississippi Valley, a ridge just off the east coast, trough over the Gulf of Alaska. But we will go further into what's going to happen in the next in the next couple of minutes. What we have here is that we do have this right here, and there. I'm not confident with that, folks. All I know is that there could be a weather system located in the northeast and the south. There's going to be a trough over the Gulf of Alaska, a large ridge located over the eastern part of Canada, or should I say the Hudson Bay. There's going to be a trough over the Southern Plains, and a ridge sitting there over the east coast. But I don't know about that, folks, because all I know is that the jet streak isn't really that strong now. Now we move towards the Saturday. By Saturday evening, we do have this going on. This is a better depiction. So we do have a trough over the Gulf of Alaska, a small ridge over the Canadian Rockies, and a trough over Hudson Bay. There's going to be a small ridge over the tropical Pacific, a trough, a ridge over the tropical Pacific, a trough over Texas, and a ridge sitting there over the East Coast. Now let's talk temperature. Okay, so temperature-wise, let's zoom in real quick. So we do have warm lows anywhere just located east of the Rockies, and as well as the West Coast. Quite chilly in the Rockies and also North Dakota. It's going as we move towards tomorrow night. So by tomorrow night, much of the country will be warm. But it's going to be very hot in the leeward side of the Cascades, the Central Valley, California, the Mojave Desert, and the desert southwest of Arizona. Texas and much of the south will endure so much heat, and the Mid-Atlantic as well, and plenty of warmth throughout the northern plains, and mild temperatures throughout New England and parts of the Northeast as well. I mean, virtually it's very warm, but a little chilly in the Colorado Rockies. Now, as we move towards Thursday morning, I should say. Oh, right, I forgot. Yeah, 3 days from now, it's Friday. Oh, boy. I'm losing track of days, folks. I deeply apologize for that. Okay. Oh man, I better not hear any background music. Hold on, let me mute the mic. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. So for Thursday morning, there are plenty of warm lows throughout the south, the Ohio Valley, coastal portion of the Northeast, desert Southwest, and much of California. It's going to get really chilly throughout the Cascades, the Rockies, and the Great Lakes region. By Thursday night, there will be virtually warmer temperatures throughout much of the country. Although it's going to be chilly in the Colorado Rockies, eastern half of the Great Lakes region, plus the interior Northeast. It's going to be mild throughout coastal Northeast, but in California, it's going to get really hot. The desert Southwest, Gulf Coast, the Southeast, and as well as the Northern Plains. What do you know? It's going to get really hot. By Friday morning, it'll get really warm for in the morning throughout the Great Plains, the South, Mid-Atlantic, the New York City area, desert Southwest, California, and coastal Oregon. Going to get really cold throughout the Rockies, and as well as the Great Lakes region. Now we move towards Friday night. Friday night, it's going to be very hot, folks. Very hot, with the exception of the Northeast being chilly. Wow. Can you believe that, folks? And now we move on towards dew points. So dew point wise, there's plenty of moisture throughout anywhere just east of the Rockies, with the exception of the Dakotas and the Northern Plains. Yet there will be some moisture throughout the desert Southwest and the West Coast. There's excessive moisture throughout the Gulf Coast and much of the South, with the exception of the Carolinas. Unless if you're on the coast, though. So by tomorrow night, there will be more moisture anywhere east of the Rockies, with the exception of the Northern Plains and Upper Mississippi Valley, and as well as the northern half of the Great Lakes region. There's also going to be moisture throughout the West Coast, plus the leeward side of the Cascades and the desert Southwest. But excessive moisture will occur throughout much of the South. By Thursday morning, there will be plenty of moisture to go around east of the Rockies, with the exception of the Great Lakes region. Excessive moisture will occur throughout the South, and yeah, a little bit more moisture will occur right along the East Coast. A little bit of moisture will occur throughout the desert Southwest, California, Oregon, and as well as northern Idaho, and the leeward side of the Cascades in Washington State. Hold on. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, like I was saying, that is... Yeah, that's going to be Thursday night. So Thursday night... Hold on a minute, folks. Once again, but this time it's for something else. So give me a moment, folks, while I do my thing. The thing that I'm going to do... Just give it a moment, give it a moment while I can... I'm gonna take this one down. So, bye-bye. There we go. Yep. No spammers, please. No spammers. Like I was saying, let's just say that more moisture will start building up throughout the Great Plains and along the East Coast and the Ohio Valley, but there's excessive moisture still occurring throughout the South and the Mid-Atlantic, and as well as the Mid-Mississippi Valley, and there's going to be moisture all over California, Oregon, and parts of Idaho, and even parts of Montana. Now, what about going into Friday? By Friday morning, still plenty of moisture to go around, but not as much in the Great Plains as the night before. Yet excessive moisture will occur throughout the south. Less moisture, a little bit of moisture starts receding in the northeast, but still a factor along the east coast. Just a little bit of moisture throughout the west coast, with the exception of Washington State. And finally, by Friday night, excessive moisture will only be concentrated throughout the southeast, the south, and a little bit of moisture will still remain throughout the northeast, and as well as the Great Plains and upper Mississippi Valley, and plenty of moisture throughout the west coast, the Columbia River Valley, and the leeward side of the Cascades in northern Idaho, and as well as much of the Great Lakes region. Just hold on a minute, folks. I think I'm hearing something in the background. Never mind. Alright, so what's next? So we're going to go to Kate. That is the part where we deal with convection. Because convection can lead to severe weather that's going to build up. So that's going to be likely the case throughout the Gulf Coast, the coastal portion of the Mid-Atlantic, just a little bit of convection in the southern plains and the desert southwest, and even a little bit in the interior northeast. Now we move on to tomorrow night, where there's going to be a lot of convection in Texas and the lower part of the Mississippi Valley, Florida, and some case a lot of convections widespread, but not as much as the South, located throughout much of the West and the Great Plains, the Ohio Valley, and the Northeast and the Pacific Northwest. Moving on to Thursday morning. By Thursday morning, there will still be convection present throughout much of the South, just a tiny bit along the East Coast, and scattered throughout parts of the West as well. Now moving on to Thursday night. Thursday night, a lot of convection present, but not as much as 24 hours earlier in the South. But yet there will be convection throughout the East Coast, and as well as the Ohio Valley, the Great Plains, Rocky Mountains, well, much of the West in general, with the exception of the coastal portion of the Pacific Northwest. Now, what about Friday morning? Well, by Friday morning, okay, it's loading right now. So, okay, there is convection, but only limited to those along the Gulf Coast. There's a little bit of convection to go around, just traceable amounts throughout the Colorado, throughout the Rocky Mountains, parts of the Great Basin, the Southern Plains, lower mid-Mississippi Valley, the Ohio Valley, Southern Great Lakes region in the Northeast, and just a little bit throughout California, but nothing widespread though. Finally, by Friday night, there will be a lot of convection throughout the South. Florida have the most convection, along with Louisiana, coastal Texas. However, there is plenty of just enough convection to cause some storms throughout much of the West and the northern plains, and just a tiny bit in the Northeast, as well as the Ohio Valley. Now we move on to precipitation. Let's talk about precipitation right now. We'll just talk region by region. We'll make this quick. So we got plenty of rains to go around tomorrow morning throughout the Northeast, the South. Plenty of showers and storms to go around. Some of them may be severe. And the Midwest, the southern plains, and mid-Mississippi Valley will endure some rain and thunderstorms. The Rockies also some rain and thunderstorms, but in the mountainous parts, wintry precipitation will be in play. The desert Southwest, plenty of wet weather to go around, especially along the west coast. Now let's move on to tomorrow night. Plenty of there's going to be plenty of wet weather throughout much of the Northeast, and as well as the Ohio Valley and the eastern bank of the Mississippi Valley, Florida, and much of west of the Mississippi Valley, Texas, Louisiana, southern plains, mid-Mississippi Valley. Rain and thunderstorms. The Rockies, mountainous parts will have snow. Other parts rain, but in the desert Southwest, plenty of rain and thunderstorms. The Pacific Northwest, the coastal parts will endure plenty of moisture, rain to go around. We're going to move on to Thursday morning. So by Thursday morning, some scattered showers throughout parts of the Northeast. The interior portions, they'll be dealing with a good amount of precipitation. Yet there will be plenty of scattered showers throughout the Carolinas and Georgia and Florida as well. But there's going to be a lot of rain in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Alabama. The mid-Mississippi Valley will also be dealing with some rain and some storms. The central Great Plains region, scattered showers. The Rockies, the Colorado Rockies, they'll be enduring some wintry precipitation. Scattered showers throughout New Mexico, coastal, the West Coast, they'll be dealing with some coastal moisture. Some scattered showers. The Bitterroot Mountains, in the northern Rockies, they'll have some rain, but in the Cascades, some snow, especially at Olympic National Park. And by Thursday night, it's going to be a lot of showers and some storms throughout the Northeast, going down towards the Mid-Atlantic. Scattered showers throughout the Gulf Coast, especially in places like Tennessee and the Mississippi Valley, the Ohio Valley, and the Central Plains. They'll be dealing with some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Just scattered showers throughout the northern plains and the northern in the Rocky Mountains, but mountainous parts like Colorado, they'll be having wintry precipitation. Otherwise, there will be some rain and some storms. In some parts of the desert Southwest, also some showers. Sierra Nevadas also scattered showers. By Friday morning, widespread storms throughout the Northeast. Oh boy. And plenty of action in the South. Midwest, well, much of it is clear with the exception of Missouri, Kansas, West Virginia, and just a tiny bit in North Dakota. In the West, well, there are some showers that will occur throughout eastern Montana, and as well as New Mexico. Coastal California will deal with some scattered showers. Finally, by Friday night, a lot of wet weather throughout the Northeast. They're not going to get a break in the next few days. The South as well. The Midwest, well, much of it is in the clear with the exception of some showers throughout the Dakotas and Minnesota and parts of Wisconsin and the upper Michigan. Yet there will be showers and some thunderstorms, but in the mountains of the Rockies, there will be some wintry precipitation. Parts of the Great Basin, they'll be having some scattered showers. And the Sierra Nevadas as well. All right, now let's talk about, let me see. Okay, so now we can talk about what's going on with wintry precipitation in the form of snow. Nothing going on in the Northeast, the South, and the Midwest, but in the Rocky Mountains, they'll have accumulations of up to 3 inches of snow in the southwestern part of Colorado and northern New Mexico, up to no more than 2 feet of snow. In the mountainous parts of eastern Arizona, no more than a foot, and no more than 3 feet of snow in southwestern Colorado, in case if I screwed myself up. But in northern Colorado and the Rockies, up to 3 feet. Northeastern Utah, 2 foot, but scattered parts of Wyoming will have no more than 3 inches of snow. Sierra Nevada is also nothing too much, of at least 6 inches. Alright, folks. Well, before we can end the stream for today, I am going to give you guys the weather topic of the day. And I have one of them that's listed right now. So let me see. I'm going to start off with... let's see. Okay, so first off, let's talk about what are the... what is a zonal flow? Let me see. I'll pull up what we got so far by rechecking on the upper level winds. I don't like it, folks. Okay, I think I can... Okay, there we go. Okay, so there we go. Yes, I like it. I like it. I like it so far. Okay, I got a better idea. Okay, so what do positive and negative tilted troughs mean? Oh, hold on a minute, folks. I'm getting something. Oh, sorry about that, folks. It took longer than I expected. Okay, so what is the difference between positive tilted trough and a negative tilted trough? Well, folks, I'll tell you this. Positive tilted trough is associated with weakening weather systems, in which a trough would be tilted in a way that promotes downward air movement, whereas a negative tilted trough would indicate a developing or intensifying storm system, and can be associated with severe weather like thunderstorms, and can create strong wind shear, which is a key factor in the thunderstorm development. Alright, folks, that's what I got for today. So thank you guys for watching. I will be back on Friday, unless if I decide to stream on Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. But it'll only last for about an hour, but I won't be playing Minecraft. I'll be talking about the weather only. But until then, there's a chance that I might be able to stream for you guys, but it won't be Minecraft, nor Kingdom Hearts. It'll be just me talking about the weather. Alright, folks? So, thank you guys for watching. I'll be back to streaming on Friday from 6 to 7 p.m. on one part, and the other part from 10 p.m. to 11 or 11:30 or midnight. Alright? So I'm splitting the stream into 2 because I got things to do in between. Alright, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys then. Maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow or Thursday, but don't count on it. I'll do count that I will be there on Friday. All right. Until then, peace out, everybody. Love you all. Signing out.